Let me be the first person to tell you, I was not a believer in this shoe. When I first saw these pictures drop, I'm like, what? Canvas on a 4? No, man. And then I started seeing more detailed pictures and I'm like, okay, the canvas looks a little bit smoother. It blends in a little bit better with the suede. So maybe, just maybe. But the first pictures I saw, they didn't look good together. So I was like, you know what? Maybe this might be a pass for me on an Air Jordan Retro 4. Before we get further into that, family, I have to welcome all of our new subscribers to the channel. Thank you for being here. Thank you for taking the time out of your day to subscribe to the channel, like, comment, watch videos. You're watching this video currently. I have to say thank you. And to all of my returning subscribers, Rebel fam, it's time to bring that energy. I changed my mind. I went and got the shoe. I actually like the shoe with a couple of little exceptions. I mean, a little tiny little exceptions. Let's go ahead and get into today's review of the Air Jordan Retro 4 Black Canvas. I was not a believer in this canvas Jordan 4 shoe. A little bit before I got it in hand, leading up to the release, and I was like, you know what? It doesn't do me any good to not at least try to get the shoe in hand before I make that final decision whether or not I'm going to actually keep this shoe or hold on to it. And yeah. I definitely changed my mind. This is definitely a shoe that's staying in the collection, and there are a couple of things I do not like about the shoe, and we will get into that. As we all know, this is called the Air Jordan Retro 4 Black Canvas, and that is because the entire upper of the shoe is a canvas upper with a little bit of netting and a little bit of suede. Go ahead and look right here, Rebel fam. You guys can actually see the canvas material right here on the shoe. It is looking really nice and spiffy, and you do actually see that suede going right there. When we were originally seeing pictures of this shoe, this canvas material was such a faded, different color from the suede that it was an automatic turnoff for me. I was like, why would I want a light black canvas upper with a suede texture? That makes no sense to me. And so now I got the shoe in hand and I'm like, oh, so the canvas is actually a lot darker and it has that little bit of shine factor to it, almost like how you have refined denim, how it has like a little bit of shine to it on a darker canvas. I thoroughly like these shoes. And to be honest, one of the shoes on my grail list is the Air Jordan Retro 4 Eminem Carhartt. Unless Eminem or Jordan Brand or Carhartt, unless one of them personally sends me that shoe in a size 12, you know, if you guys ever, you know, wanted to send a shoe my way, I don't really see myself getting my hands on that shoe. And looking at these aftermarket prices on it, $17,000 to $30,000 for one pair of shoes. This is probably gonna be the closest I'm going to get to that Carhartt Jordan 4. And I just love the silhouette. You guys know I'm a lover of primarily black and white color paletting. I love blacks and whites. I love wearing traditionally darker clothing. And so I loved the fact that this shoe actually came out way better than what those pictures gave it credit for. The canvas material on it is truly a thing of beauty, actually, now that I look at it. And then you also have a suede encompassed toe box right here. All right, so you guys can see that shine on that canvas, and then you do have the suede going all the way around. I would have loved if this entire thing was suede and made it, you know, somewhat similar to the black cats. But as you can see, we do have gray wingtips right here on the top and bottom of the shoe. We have a set of black laces that come in the shoe, and we have a gray and red Jordan Flight logo branding right here on the tongue. And we do have a black, white, and almost like an infrared red color blocking right here on the outer sole of the shoe. Jumpman right here in red on a white base. Solid shoe overall, and it also comes with a red Jumpman right there on the interior of the shoe on the inner sole. Rebel fam, look, if you passed on this shoe, I'm not mad at you, because I was definitely going to pass on these as well at first, and then I got them in hand and I'm like, oh wow, not bad at all. Now, here's the thing. As we all know, with men's and grade school pairs, some men's pairs, some grade school pairs, they are never too far void of defects, and quality control has become such an issue with some of these brands out here that it really turns people away from their product. And so for me, what I'm looking at right here with this shoe, there are a few defects that I honestly can overlook, that I'm going to overlook, but to another person who may be a consumer of sneakers and they're really keen on the details being perfect, I can see how this could be a turnoff for some people. Some of the paint lines on the Air Jordan 4 men's pair are actually, they're pretty bad, but this pair isn't terrible, but I can only imagine if there was a pair out there worse than mine. So the first thing you're going to see is right back here, you guys see how that little bit of paint is dripping off right there of the mud guard, and then you can see up underneath it the lines aren't the cleanest. Some of the glue stains are pretty absurd. Now the men's pair actually isn't that bad. Random glue like right there on the back of the shoe, like right here on this little crevice, which is kind of honestly just weird. And then there are some raised paint bubbles as well on the shoe. Like you can see one right there. So just a couple little things, man. It's not anything too bad on the men's pair, all right? And then of course, another detail with the men's pair is that it does come with the Jordan brand, is that it does come with the Jumpman logo on the back versus the Nike Air logo on the back. Personally, for this shoe, I don't really care to see the Nike Air logo on the back. It would have been cool if it was there, but I'm not stressing. The Jumpman is just fine as long as it's not that t-shirt label that we've been getting on some of these 5s and 6s. The grade school pair, these are going back to the store. The quality control on this shoe is so bad, awful, family. With the men's pair, you can see sometimes now and then there are a few little defects. Now with the grade school pair, I can see why some people with a smaller foot, specifically the ladies, I see why they try so hard to get the smaller men's sizes, like the Air Jordan men's size 6 versus a grade school size 6. And I see exactly why. We got chipped paint right there on the side, right here on the mud guard. We have glue stains all over the ridge line of the shoe. All right, you guys can actually see that one right there. All right, you see all those glue stains, man. It's just kind of bad. And then right here on the canvas, like, wow, you can't even get that off. You guys see that? You can't even, there's no way to get that off without damaging the canvas. Jeez, man. Good Lord, that is bad. And then you even have like the wing actually starting to come up off of its threading a little bit already. Another glue stain and a scuff right here. All right, you guys see that glue stain right there, scuff mark back here. That's just the right shoe. Now the left shoe, let me see. We're gonna look at this thing together. The left shoe this is crazy. Like, look, fam, it's even coming up. You guys can see the attachment piece to the wingtip right there. There's glue stain right here, glue stain right there on the back. This was the worst part for me. I love to have a clean toe box on my shoe, but the amount of glue that is on this toe box right here, I don't even have to zoom in on it. Like, do y'all see that? Look at that, man. What? On the stars? Wow. The shoe looks like it's almost coming apart right here. You guys see those glue lines coming apart right here along the toe box? This is really, really bad. I'm not trying to discourage anybody out there from getting a grade school pair. If you're able to get a grade school pair, go for it. Just make sure you check the quality before you walk out the store, because it may prevent you from grabbing the shoe, just my opinion. With regards to the box, this time we do not have a pop off Air Jordan Retro 4 box. We actually have a traditional Jordan box right here. On the outside, it does say Flight with that Jordan Jumpman branding right there on the top. The infrared print on a black base, man. Really, really clean look. Around the sides of the box, you actually have no branding at all. Only thing you have is that tag right there that reads size 12 in men, women's 13.5, Air Jordan 4 Retro SE, black, light steel, gray, and white. So there you have it, family. Solid shoe. Like I said, definitely not like anything crazy. And I do like the inside of the box too. So if you guys aren't familiar with the other Air Jordan Retro 4, looks familiar, doesn't it? That is the blocking for the Air Jordan Retro 4 Zen Master that unfortunately was announced that it will not be releasing in North America. Kind of broke my heart a little bit because I was definitely looking forward to getting my hands on those, but you can always make that happen in a way. It does come with just your traditional cement interior paper, nothing else to see. It does not come with an extra set of laces, which it would have been cool to maybe see a red or white lace to come with this shoe, but nonetheless, it's not a deal breaker. And for me, for next summer, I had to pick up a pair of shorts to go with them. So I was able to pick up these Flight Air Jordan signature shorts, man, from the folks at Foot Locker. They actually had these in the store half off, which makes sense. I mean, it's the fall going into the winter time. So if you're looking for things, some clothing items, man, hit these stores up. A lot of the things that you're gonna be rocking literally in the next 4 to 5 months, once the spring and summer starts rolling back around, is actually in the stores right now. Go get it, half price. I got these shorts for 20 bucks. Can't beat it, man. Yeah, inner nylon, really good material. Got the metal tips on the end for the drawstrings. This has been a review and in-depth look at the Air Jordan Retro 4 canvas. Let me know your thoughts and opinion on the shoe. Is this a shoe that you copped? Were you able to get it? Did you pass on it? What about the grade school pair? What were your thoughts after seeing my pair with this scuff, these glue stains all over it? This has been a review of the Air Jordan Retro 4 SE canvas, brought to you by your guy, Mac the Rebel. I love you, family. I appreciate you. Thank you for taking the time out of your day to watch this video, and I'll see you in the next one, and we out. Peace.